Hey guys, today we're going to be playing with the tubular lock, also called ace lock. This is a common 7-pin variety, and you used to see them out in the wild quite often on, quote, high security locks applications, vending machines, bike locks, along those lines. They're not very common anymore, especially in high security areas, because there's a lot of tools out there now available to easily impression these locks. And today we're going to pick them, instead of impressioning them, we're going to pick them pin to pin. And the way you do that, you need a special tension wrench. Here's one. I think this was from Sparrows. I don't recall. And then there's another one here. This was definitely from Sparrows. And then you also need something to poke at the pins. You can use a small little hook, thin hook, or just a little piece of metal shim. So we're going to use the shim and the smaller tension wrench here and see if we can get this guy open. So you just need to put in your tension wrench in here, let it sit, and then you just basically go pin to pin and push them down one at a time. I'm applying medium tension here, and it's a little difficult to get to each pin here, trying to stay out of the way of the camera. And occasionally you'll hear a click, sometimes you won't. So the cord just moved a little bit. Alright, so now we have about a quarter turn and it's locked back up. So one of the drawbacks of picking these pin to pin, or each pin individually, is that you're only going to get a little bit of a turn of the core, and then all the pins are going to drop back down. So you do have to pick it multiple times. This specific lock, we're going to have to pick one more time to get to the open position. So let's go ahead and get started here again. And again, I'm not worrying too much about oversetting these pins. This is a pretty low grade, sorry guys, this is a pretty low grade tubular lock. So it's got a lot of give in the tolerances as far as oversetting, and you don't have to be very careful. There are definitely higher quality locks like this out there where you would have to be a little more careful, but this is not one of them. So we did get a little bit of a turn on the core, so this is about to pop, I think, for us. Again, I apologize, my stubby finger is getting in the way of the camera. Let's see if we could find the last pin that's holding us up. There we go. And she's open. So again, it's kind of fun, something to play with, something different. Get away from pin tumblers for a little bit. And again, you don't need expensive tools. You can, if you want to play with these, on a wider basis. But just having something to poke at and a little cheap tension wrench is all you need to get started. Thanks, guys, and I appreciate you watching. Until the next video, we'll catch you later. Bye.